English Academy Plus podcast.
Your daily dose of simple English.
Let me ask you something honest. How many times have you told yourself, I'll finally get serious about English next week? How many times have you downloaded an app, bought a textbook, or watched a tutorial, only to close it 3 days later because life got in the way? If that sounds familiar, you're not behind. You're not broken. You're just following the wrong blueprint. Here's the truth most learners never hear. Fluency isn't built in marathon study sessions. It's not reserved for people who move to English-speaking countries, hire private tutors, or memorize grammar tables for hours. Real, natural, confident English is built in the quiet moments. In the 5 minutes while your coffee brews. In the short walk to your car. In the pause between finishing work and opening your phone. Today, I'm going to hand you a completely different approach. Not a list of random tips. Not another overwhelming routine. This is a step-by-step, brain-friendly system designed for busy people, shy speakers, and anyone who's tired of feeling stuck. We're going to talk about how to weave English into your actual life so smoothly that it stops feeling like studying and starts feeling like breathing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to practice every single day, even when your schedule is packed, even when you're nervous, even when you've tried everything else and it didn't stick. And I'll walk you through the exact exercises you can start using today. No fluff. No unrealistic promises. Just a clear, repeatable path to sounding more natural, thinking faster, and speaking with quiet confidence. If you're ready to finally make English work for your real life, stay with me. Let's begin. Let's clear up a massive myth right now. You don't need hours of focused study to improve. In fact, your brain actively resists it. Language acquisition isn't like memorizing a phone number. It's like building a neural network. Every time you hear a rhythm, repeat a phrase, or form a simple sentence in English, you're laying down microscopic pathways in your brain. Do it once, and the pathway is faint. Do it again tomorrow, and it gets slightly stronger. Do it every day for a few weeks, and those pathways become highways. Your mouth moves faster. Your ears catch patterns automatically. Your hesitation drops. But here's the catch. Those pathways decay if you don't use them. That's why studying for 2 hours on Saturday and doing nothing for the rest of the week leaves you right back where you started. Your brain treats English like a temporary project, not a living skill. So what actually works? The daily drip principle. Think of it like watering a plant. You wouldn't pour 5 gallons on it once a month and expect it to thrive. You give it a small amount, every single day. Language works the same way. 10 minutes of focused, daily input and output will outperform a 3-hour weekend cram session every single time. Why? Because your brain thrives on repetition, spacing, and low-pressure exposure. When you practice in small, manageable chunks, you avoid cognitive overload. You don't burn out. You don't feel guilty when you miss a day. And most importantly, you build momentum. Momentum is what carries you past the plateau. Momentum is what turns "I'm trying to learn" into "I'm becoming someone who uses English naturally." So let's shift your mindset right now. Stop asking, "How many hours should I study?" Start asking, "How can I touch English every single day, even when I'm exhausted?" In the next section, I'll show you the exact technique that turns those small daily moments into rapid speaking improvement. It's simple, it's science-backed, and it's the closest thing to a shortcut that actually works. Let's talk about the single most efficient way to upgrade your pronunciation, rhythm, and listening comprehension at the same time. I call it the echo method. You might know it by another name, shadowing, but most people do it wrong. They treat it like a reading exercise. They pause too much. They translate in their heads. They get frustrated when they can't keep up. Here's how to do it correctly. The echo method isn't about understanding every single word. It's about training your vocal cords, your tongue placement, and your brain's timing to match natural English flow. You're essentially creating an acoustic mirror. When a speaker says a phrase, you repeat it almost instantly, matching their speed, their pauses, their emphasis, and their emotional tone. You're not analyzing. You're echoing. Let's break it down into 3 clean steps. Step 1. Choose the right audio. Don't start with fast movies or academic lectures. Pick something clear, conversational, and slightly above your current comfort level. A podcast for learners, a vlog with natural pacing, or even a short educational video works perfectly. The key is that the speaker uses everyday rhythm, not robotic textbook delivery. Step 2. Listen first, then mirror. Play a short segment, about 10 to 15 seconds. Don't speak yet. Just let the sound wash over you. Notice where the voice rises. Notice where it drops. Notice which syllables stretch and which ones snap. Then, play it again, and this time, speak along with the audio. Don't wait for it to finish. Start half a second after they do, and try to ride their wave. Your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is synchronization. Step 3. Isolate and repeat. If a sentence trips you up, pause. Break it into chunks. Say it slowly. Then gradually increase speed until you can match the original flow. Do this 3 to 5 times. Then move on. Let's practice together right now. I'll give you 3 short phrases. I'll say them clearly at a natural pace. Your job is to repeat them immediately after me, matching my rhythm. Don't worry about mistakes. Just echo. Phrase 1. Progress isn't loud. It's quiet repetition. Phrase 2. I don't need perfect grammar to be understood. Phrase 3. Small daily steps compound into real confidence. Good. That's exactly how it works. At first, your mouth will feel clumsy. Your brain will want to translate. That's normal. You're literally rewiring muscle memory. But after a week of doing this for just 5 to 7 minutes a day, you'll notice something surprising. Your sentences start flowing without you forcing them. Your pronunciation tightens. Your listening sharpens because your brain now knows what to expect. The echo method isn't magic. It's neurological conditioning. And it works best when paired with the next step, which is where real fluency begins, shifting your inner voice from translation mode to direct English thinking. Here's a hard truth. As long as you translate from your native language in your head, you will always be one step behind. Translation adds delay. It adds doubt. It makes you sound hesitant, even when your grammar is correct. Fluency isn't just about speaking faster. It's about thinking directly in English. And that starts with your inner monologue. Right now, your brain probably narrates your day in your first language. I'm tired. This coffee is too hot. I need to reply to that message. That's completely normal. But if you want English to feel natural, you need to gently redirect that narration. You don't do it by forcing complex thoughts. You do it by starting painfully simple. Level 1. Label your environment. Look around you. Name 3 objects in English. Not the textbook words. The real ones. Laptop. Charging cable. Window. Do this while brushing your teeth, waiting for the elevator, or standing in line. It takes 10 seconds. It costs 0 energy. But it signals to your brain, English is safe here. English is usable here. Level 2. Describe microactions. When you move, narrate it silently in basic sentences. I'm opening the door. I'm walking down the stairs. I'm checking my phone. Keep it present tense. Keep it short. You're not writing an essay. You're building a direct bridge between action and English words. Level 3. Mini reflections. At the end of the day, Ask yourself one simple question in English. What went well today? Answer in 2 or 3 sentences. I finished my report. I felt calm during the meeting. I'll sleep early tonight. No pressure. No grading. Just honest, simple output. Why does this work? Because language lives in context. When you attach English to your actual life, your brain stops treating it as an academic subject and starts treating it as a tool. You'll notice your hesitation dropping in real conversations because you've already practiced forming those thoughts internally. You won't be searching for words. You'll be retrieving them. And if you catch yourself translating, don't panic. Just pause, reset, and try again in simpler English. Fluency isn't about complexity. It's about directness. Now, let's take this a step further. Thinking in English prepares your mind. But to speak clearly, you need to train your mouth. That's where our next practice comes in, and it's the most underrated habit for sounding natural. Reading silently is excellent for vocabulary. Reading aloud is excellent for fluency. They are not the same. When you read silently, your eyes do the work. When you read aloud, your tongue, lips, jaw, and breath do the work. And speaking is a physical act. If you don't practice the physical mechanics, your brain will know the words, but your mouth will stumble over them. Think of it like learning to play guitar. You can watch videos about chords all day, but until your fingers press the strings, you won't hear music. Reading aloud is finger practice for your voice. Here's how to do it without feeling awkward. Choose short, conversational text. Skip dense articles or academic papers. Pick dialogues, blog posts, podcast transcripts, or even well-written social media captions. The language should sound like something a real person would say. Read slowly first. Focus on clarity, not speed. Your goal isn't to finish the paragraph quickly. Your goal is to pronounce every syllable cleanly. Notice how your tongue moves for th sounds. Notice where your breath drops. Notice which words connect naturally. English isn't a list of separate words. It's a stream of connected sounds. Add expression on the second pass. Now read it again like you're telling a friend a story. Raise your pitch on questions. Drop it on statements. Pause where the punctuation tells you to. Emphasize the words that carry meaning. When you add emotion to the rhythm, your brain locks it in faster. Let's try a short exercise together. I'll give you 3 lines. Read them out loud with me, slowly first, then with natural expression. I used to worry about making mistakes. Now I know mistakes are just data. Every wrong sentence teaches me how to speak better next time. Do this for just 5 to 8 minutes a day. You'll notice your pacing smooths out. Your filler words, like, drop significantly. And your confidence rises because your mouth finally trusts your brain. But practice only sticks when it's woven into your daily environment. Which brings us to the next section. How to make English unavoidable without adding extra hours to your schedule. You don't need a classroom to learn English. You already carry one in your pocket, wear it on your wrist, and keep it on your nightstand. The secret to natural fluency isn't studying harder. It's studying smarter by changing your environment so English shows up where your attention already goes. This is called environmental osmosis, and it's how polyglots absorb languages without burning out. Let's break down 5 frictionless ways to do this. 1. Change your phone's language. You check your device dozens of times a day. That's dozens of micro lessons. Switch your system language to English. At first, you'll fumble. You'll guess. That's the point. You'll learn navigation terms naturally. Settings, notifications, storage, battery optimization, accessibility. Your brain will map these words to actions without flashcards. Passive exposure becomes active familiarity. 2. Keep a 3-sentence daily log. Forget essays. Open a notes app or a small notebook. Write exactly 3 lines about your day. Use simple past or present tense. Example: I walked to the station. It rained lightly. I remembered to bring an umbrella. Consistency beats complexity. This builds sentence structure in your muscles, not just your memory. 3. Record 1-minute voice memos. This is the most powerful confidence builder. At the end of your day, open your recorder. Speak for 60 seconds about anything: your plans, a frustration, a win, a thought. Don't edit. Don't restart. Just talk. Listen back the next day. You'll catch patterns. You'll hear where you hesitate. You'll notice progress you didn't feel in the moment. Self-feedback accelerates improvement faster than any app. 4. Join low-pressure English communities. You don't need a tutor to practice. Find a language exchange group, a Discord server, or a subreddit for learners. Post 1 short message a day. Reply to someone else. Send a voice note. Reading real people's casual English trains your ear for natural phrasing, idioms, and tone. It also removes the fear of speaking in front of strangers, because everyone there is learning too. 5. Loop short-form videos with repetition. TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts. They're actually brilliant listening tools if used intentionally. Pick a 30-second clip with clear speech. Watch it twice. Pause after each line. Repeat it out loud. Mimic the speaker's pace and tone. Do this with 3 videos a day, and you'll absorb real-world rhythm, slang, and conversational flow without feeling like you're studying. The common thread here is integration. English stops being a task and becomes a layer of your daily life. You're not adding hours. You're upgrading moments. But knowing what to do isn't enough. You need a system to actually do it consistently. That's where habit stacking comes in. Let's be brutally honest. Motivation fades. Systems survive. If you rely on feeling like it to practice English, you'll quit when you're tired, stressed, or busy. But if you attach English practice to habits you already do, you remove the decision fatigue. This is called habit stacking, and it's the difference between trying and actually doing. Here's a realistic daily stack you can start tomorrow. Morning trigger. While your coffee brews or you brush your teeth, switch your phone to English for 5 minutes. Scroll normally. Notice the words. That's your input session. Commute/transition trigger. During your walk, drive, or train ride, play a short podcast or audio clip. Use the echo method for 3 minutes. Mirror the rhythm. Don't translate, just echo. Work/lunch trigger. While eating or taking a break, write your 3-sentence log. Keep it simple. No pressure. Just output. Evening wind down trigger. Right before you close your day, record a 1-minute voice memo. Talk about anything. Listen to yesterday's recording. Notice one thing that improved. That's it. 20 minutes total, split across moments you already have. No extra schedule. No guilt. Just consistent, low-friction exposure. When you miss a day, don't restart. Don't punish yourself. Just continue the next day. Language learning is a curve, not a straight line. Progress compounds quietly. You won't notice the change daily, but after 30 days, you'll catch yourself thinking in English without trying. You'll respond faster in conversations. You'll stop panicking over minor grammar slips. You'll sound like yourself, just in another language. And that's the real goal. Not perfection. Not accent erasure. Not textbook accuracy. Clear, confident, natural communication. Before we wrap up, let's address the invisible wall most learners hit, the fear of sounding wrong. You'll worry about grammar. You'll hesitate before speaking. You'll compare yourself to native speakers or advanced learners. That's normal. But here's what you need to remember. Every fluent speaker you admire was once stuck in the exact same place. They didn't wait until they were ready. They spoke while imperfect. They made mistakes publicly. They corrected themselves quietly. They kept going. Your accent isn't a flaw. It's proof you've learned more than one language. Your hesitation isn't weakness. It's your brain organizing new pathways. Your mistakes aren't failures. They're calibration points. When you slip, don't stop. Reset. Simplify. Say it again in shorter words. Ask for clarification. Laugh at the stumble. Communication is about connection, not perfection. If the other person understands you, you've already won. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, shrink the habit. 1 sentence. 1 minute. 1 repetition. Consistency in microdoses will always beat intensity in bursts. Trust the process. Track your voice memos. Compare month 1 to month 3. The difference will shock you. You don't need more time. You need a better system. You don't need to move abroad. You need to bring English into the life you already have. Start small. Stack the habits. Echo the rhythm. Think in English. Read out loud. Record your voice. Join a community. Let the language live in your phone, your notes, your walks, your quiet moments. Fluency isn't reserved for the gifted. It's claimed by the consistent. If this blueprint resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit subscribe, drop a comment telling me which habit you'll start today, and share this with one person who needs to hear it. I read every message, and I'm building a space where learners support learners, not compete with them. Next week, we're diving into how to handle real conversations when your mind goes blank, plus a simple framework for responding naturally without memorizing scripts. You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep speaking. Keep echoing. Keep showing up for yourself. You're closer than you think. See you in the next one.